Alright, what's going on, guys? It's Rico here, and today we have something to talk about regarding Uncharted. But before we get into that, during the week, upcoming towards the end of the week, probably on Friday, probably about Friday, because I'm waiting to see who's gonna drop out of the event, or who's gonna get injured. Definitely gonna drop that UFC Fight Night Andre Arlovski versus Alistair Overeem video, the predictions video. Then I'll double back and break down what happened on the card, you know, results and stuff like that, and see if my predictions were correct. But we're not here to talk about that today. We're here to talk about Uncharted 4. Now, in the last couple of days, some news came out about how the Uncharted 4 DLC is going to work, and you know, how long we have to wait for it to roll out, and you know, the timeline in which it's going to roll out. So let me just read off what's going to happen. Basically, what they're saying is all the multiplayer DLC will be free. That's right, F-R-E-E motherfucking free. Now, I think this is a good thing, and I think that this needs to happen with everybody, because I'm tired of, you know, DLC being released and then it splits the community up, and it takes a little while to find lobbies, and then you get into lobbies with like just, you know, sweat bathers, just straight sweaties, and it gets kind of annoying. So the fact that it's going to be free is tremendous. I think more game companies should do this. You know, they're all about the money and shit like that, but if they're, I would rather pay $80 for a game, the extra 20, you know, or boost it up to 100. But everybody gets the DLC no matter what. Their DLC, you know, map packs are gone. They release them when they release them, and they're free for everybody to play online. The base game comes with all the maps that are coming out in the future. I wish they would do shit like that, you know, because I'm tired of the DLC coming out, and then you have to run into a bunch of fruit baskets, and you can't even get a decent lobby, because the more, you know, when the DLC comes out, that's when the connection, you know, goes downhill, because of the fact that, I don't know what it is, but most people that buy DLC got the worst fucking internet connection. God, their shit is terrible. Whew. But anyways, the way this shit is supposed to work is you're supposed to be getting some in-game currency that you get, and the way it's supposed to work is the more you play, you get this currency that's in-game called relics, and you use the relics to unlock maps, and I think weapons too. Now, the more I read, the way that the game's supposed to work, you know, when you get weapons and shit like that, is opening up these chests or whatever, and you open up these chests to basically get the weapon DLC and shit like that they release throughout the game's lifespan. Now, you know, this is kind of like the way Call of Duty does with supply drops, but it's different because of the fact that, you know, you don't have to buy a season pass to try to get the fucking, you know, to get all the maps that come with the game. And then on top of that, they're trying to hit you with supply drops. And you bought the season pass, but guess what? You're not going to get none of the weapons with it, which is lame, which is unacceptable. So what they're, you know, Uncharted is doing, and Naughty Dog is doing, is basically saying, alright, we'll give you the maps for free, but, you know, you can earn money, or basically what it's called is relics, throughout the game, and you can open up chests to try to get weapon skins, weapons, and you know, player skins and shit like that. But the DLC is free, and you can basically purchase the DLC with the relics, or you can also just buy the fucking maps, you know, the old school way, and pay with real money. It's options. It's options, and I like that. I respect that, because, you know, people who play a lot of the Uncharted multiplayer, you know, they don't even have to buy the maps because they got relic points that they've saved up, so when the maps do come out, they can just go ahead and purchase them and call it a day. And it keeps the community together. The more you play, the more you get rewarded, which is good. That's what we need. We don't need fucking, you know, these companies to rob you and, you know, nickel and dime you at every turn for every little thing, you know. So that's a good thing. The maps are there's supposed to be a map pack coming out in the summer after the game Uncharted comes out. It's supposed to be coming out in the summer of 2016, and then another one in autumn, and I think another one at Christmas time, and then another one I think next year in like March or something like that, or January, February, March, one of those months. So they're gonna keep a constant flow of DLC. And they're also going to release that single player DLC, which I probably, you can most likely, well, it's for sure that you're going to have to pay for that. You'll have to go and buy the single player little experience, little 2, 3, 4 hour, probably not 2 hours, probably 4 or 5 hour, little short story, kind of like how The Last of Us did with Left Behind. I wish they wouldn't do that shit altogether and just put the fucking shit in the game. I don't like when they make a game and then they cut out a little portion and say, okay, well, we're gonna nickel and dime them for that too. So, I don't like that, but it is what it is. I wish they would just raise the price for these fucking games and just put them at $100. Just give us all the shit. Just give us all the shit. What's with all the fucking, you gotta do this and do that, all this extra shit you gotta do, all this purchasing. You gotta get this certain edition for this certain thing. Like, it's just too much shit. It just gets confusing. But I applaud Naughty Dog and Activision, Naughty Dog, and the Uncharted developers for doing, well, they are the Uncharted developers. What am I talking about? When I said Activision, I got myself thrown off. I hate no fuckers. But anyways, I applaud them for doing that. That's a tremendous idea, and I hope other people follow suit, because I know Halo gives out free DLC for their maps. And that's how you keep the community together. That's a genius idea. That's the best way you do it. But nevertheless, like and subscribe, all that bullshit. Twitter.com/ValRico, YouTube.com/ValRico, and I'm out of this bitch. Peace.